Ready, Steve? All rise for the pledge, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll stand for a moment of silence, please. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. Good morning, everyone. We have an employee service recognition this year, or today, this meeting, for 5 years. It's your 5-year anniversary, and it's Patricia Leach. She works in assessment for us. Patricia, we thank you very much for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we shook hands. Sorry.
Oh, well.
I don't know
All
if
right.
this affected
Thank you,
anything.
Patty.
Thank you so much. Have
Have
a
a
great
great
day.
day.
I will. Thank
Be
you.
safe out there.
We'll try.
Thank you. Okay, public comment. Do we have public comment on the agenda and non-agenda items?
Yes, I'd like to speak. This is Vera.
Good morning, Vera.
Vera.
I'd like to know if Stacy's going to speak. She can speak before me,
Well, that's not how this
and
works,
then I'll
Vera.
speak.
Vera, that's not how this works. You got the floor. Please say what you need to say.
Your videos are again all delayed.
Yep.
I'm watching something, and it's not like what I'm hearing on the phone. It's very confusing.
Yep.
So
That's
just let you know
normal.
the computer stuff needs to be fixed.
Well, there's no fix. It's normal. There's always a delay.
Okay, there's always a delay. It's worse than ever right now.
Yep.
Just to ask at this point, when will the courthouse open that we can come in?
It is open, Vera. It is open.
I mean, for the meetings, for this meeting
Oh, for
right
the
now.
meetings.
Green.
When we go green?
When you go green, so
Yeah.
is green coming soon? Did they give you any indicators?
We don't have an answer, a direct answer for that, no.
So I noticed that you and Alan and Betsy don't wear masks. So it's not mandatory, so we can go around without masks?
No, my mask is here, Vera. I just don't put it on in this meeting because I'm reading. And I have to be honest, both of these commissioners, we've been together every day since the start of this. You know, we're together, we're around each other, and I feel safe with these two. Everybody else in this room right now is more than 10 feet away from me. So my mask is here. If you feel better, I'll put it on. But I just feel that I'm muffled and you cannot hear what I'm
No, I
reading.
don't. I
Okay.
don't. No, I don't feel better because I don't believe in the masks. I don't accept
Okay.
it. Is it a law in our state or
It's
just
not
a
a
mandate?
law, it's just a recommendation. People need to do what's best for them and what they're comfortable with and what makes them feel safe and comfortable.
All right,
And
well,
I do
then
wear it,
feel
Vera.
safe
We
without
wear
it.
them, Vera, in the courthouse, we are wearing them, everyone, in the hallways. When you're at your desk, you don't have to have it on, but if you go down the hallway to the restroom or something, we're putting them on just to protect each other and keep each other safe.
Okay, thank you for that information. And also about the recycling plant, there were about 8 workers there. Are they being paid? Are they volunteers? Or what's going on?
No, they're paid, they're our workers. And they were all wearing masks in that heat yesterday, too, I will say. They did
I
a
don't
great
know,
job.
poor
They did a
people,
great
it's not
job.
real- it's too bad. It's not really healthy. I want everybody to know it's voluntary, so they don't have to wear masks.
Okay, thank you.
And then section number 17. Can you explain what that resolution is? 504.
It's in process for grievance. That has to do with the housing authority and grant money for housing. Process for grievance. Right, do you want to add to that, either one of you?
I believe the resolution is on file.
The
Here that she could refer to.
The resolutions, Vera, were all posted on the web. It's
That's all right.
2020-10.
the last one.
It allows somebody that feels that they're not being treated fairly with the housing, that they can file a grievance with a grievance officer and have their case heard.
Okay, and then I want to make sure that Stacy is going to ask her questions publicly, because last meeting, she said she was going to ask questions after the meeting. Since when has that happened? That's like a new precedent. So I find that unacceptable. Is she going to ask questions publicly today, or what's the story?
Well, that's up to Stacy to ask the questions she wants to ask, and basically we don't, as well as you don't, get to tell Stacy what she can or can't do.
Well, I'm letting her know, please be public, Stacy. You should be public and transparent. And I'd like to know how many deaths there are since the last meeting in our county from COVID.
One.
Right, okay, so we should be green soon and turn off this whole charade and scam of the nation that's been taken over by some kind of a crazy agenda.
Okay, thank you for
And I
your,
hope that you guys can stand up to it.
thank you, Vera.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Is there anybody else on the
You too,
line?
thank you.
Thank you, Vera. Anybody else on the
Thank
line?
you. Yes.
Okay, Stacy's here.
Hi, Stacy.
And I do have questions. Thanks. Good morning.
Good morning.
I do have questions today. Sometimes I ask questions of the commissioners outside of a meeting for particular stories that I'm working on that have nothing to do with the business agenda of the commissioners. So just to put that out there.
Thank you.
But today, I got to scroll back up to my question. So right now, Susquehanna County is the only county in the Northeast region that has not met the 4 metrics that the state is looking at to move forward in reopening. And we have had a significant rise in cases over the past couple of weeks. I know it's really not under your purview, but have the commissioners been, what have you been doing to help facilitate a decrease in cases, making sure places have the PPE that they need, anything that you guys have been involved with in relation to trying to bring our numbers back in line?
Well, we've tried to get the message out there that everybody needs to, use good hygiene practices and be wise and use common sense. We put the flyers out to businesses around the county, businesses that wanted to put them up in their windows or on their doors about no mask, don't come in, wash your hands and all that. And that this is a business that is trying to stop the spread, that's, sanitizing their counters and doing that type of thing to protect their customers. We've written letters, we've made phone calls, we've just, been working with our legislators and trying to move us forward, but keep everybody safe. Do you like anything you'd like to add?
I know that, Stacy, Judy's been working with the healthcare providers, checking with them on PPE. One of the things that changed in this process is they were getting, when this first started, they were getting their PPE through our emergency management people. The Department of Health changed that process, so now they get it directly from the Department of Health. So we are following up on that. We do know that, again, it's Susquehanna County, so they are struggling to get, they have PPE, but they don't have enough. And they're working, and I know Judy is working through the governor's office trying to get more PPE for those people. It's not that they're out of it, just that they're very low on it. So that's being done. We got letters going to the governor. We got letters going to our legislators. We're trying to communicate all the time that, we need to be doing the right thing. Right now we have 154 cases in this county. 109 of those are related to nursing homes. And we have 16 deaths in this county, and I think it's 14 or 15 of those are related to a nursing home. So, but number of deaths that have occurred in the last month is only like 1. All the other deaths were in the beginning of this process. So, but everybody's working hard here as commissioners, trying to get the message out to everybody as well as to our legislators to try and get everybody to do the right thing.
Thank you. And I just want to revisit the mask subject for one moment. While it may be not a law that you have to wear one, businesses do have the right to refuse service
and to, refuse entry to someone who is not wearing a mask.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Right,
yes.
right. No shoes, no shirt, no mask, no service. Isn't that how it goes?
So
Does now.
No shirt, no shoes, no mask, no
that's how it
service.
goes now.
There you go.
Anything else,
Anything
Stacey?
Yeah, let me just follow up. If you could just provide, we do have a lot of motions on the agenda today about housing authority. Is it a grant that the CDBG
Yes.
COVID-19 program that they'll be applying for? Do you
Yes.
have information on what they will plan to use that money if they receive it for?
We're gonna help, I think their plan is to help small businesses. And Bobby Joe Turner is involved in that. She'd be a good one to talk to on that. But small businesses,
Right.
was there more? Was there?
Helping with their utilities and their
Utilities.
bills. I believe they'll provide up to $1,500. The application has not been officially released as of yet, but we'll make sure that gets out to the public. They really are focused on ensuring that businesses throughout the county are represented as a whole, but that money has not been released as of yet. But that's the plan as far as what we know.
So it's really going to be like a small business
Yes, yeah.
kind of fund.
Many of our
Right.
small businesses continue to struggle, and it's a way to help them pay their monthly utilities and their bills.
So, all right. Other than that, I think I'm good on the agenda.
Thank you, Stacey.
Thank you, Stacy.
Anybody else?
Yes. Yeah, I'd like to make another comment about churches. Are any of the churches complaining about not being able to be open, or are any open with 10 people or 25 people? What are the churches saying to you guys?
I just know that some of the churches are open and they're holding their services. I don't know how many people or
They
how
are?
they're doing it.
Do you know which churches are open?
No, I do not.
And then some of them are just
And are they
gradually,
able to hold? Okay, go ahead, sorry.
some of them are doing what they call a watch party, where their service is online and like 5 or 6 or 8 people might get together, like it's on somebody's patio or something like that, outdoors where they can social distance and they're watching church on the computer. I know some churches are doing that.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
been for a long time. The thing is, if they're holding services in the church, is there a limit on the people according to the state
No, it's unknown
at
at this
this time?
Well, in the yellow phase, it's 25 or less of people gathering, so I'm sure that if churches are doing it, then,
Oh, okay.
they would be looking at that.
time. But the governor did say that his orders, or whatever you want to call them, did not include churches. They're just a recommendation for the churches.
Okay, so churches, and then are they complaining to you at all about, being shut down in some way?
No, I haven't had any complaints.
Neither have I.
No complaints?
None of us
None.
have had complaints.
Anybody else?
Anybody else?
Okay, so the churches can be open. Let everybody know who's watching this. You can be open. It's just a recommendation, so it means you could probably have more than 25 people. So we'll see what the churches do. They don't have to cower to this virus.
All right, thanks,
Thank you,
Vera.
Vera.
Anybody
Is
else?
that-
Thank
Anybody else?
you.
Hello?
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 Speak.
Good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Colleen. I just want to back up what Vera said about the TV. At the very beginning there, it was not working, and it really isn't even as good as the live stream coming off the computer. So if anybody can use the computer, it does work better than the TV. Then I wanted to ask about item 10. You have a few things on there that explain per hour or per whatever. There's other figures on there that don't explain, as far as where. Is it per hour? Is it per person? Is it, per month? A couple of those numbers don't have an explanation as to what those amounts, are per. And if you could clarify those.
Well, it says per diem rates as follows. So I would imagine that I'd have to verify it with Michelle Graziano, the director, but I would think that would be per day. You know, where it says per hour, that'd be the hourly rate for that counseling, and per day for residential services.
Okay, community residential, there's kinship care, that's 21,000 to 2,800. Is that per day, per month?
Well, I would hope it's not per day. I would hope that's per month, but I would have to verify it with Michelle for you. Or you could call Michelle and verify it. That'd be pretty
Okay,
steep
can-
per day.
Well,
No.
that's why I'm asking for clarification on
Right.
this, because,
Gotcha.
you know, the residential foster care services and so on, some of those just don't have an explanation on there. So I would like to see those, maybe even this updated with those numbers on it so everybody has them.
Okay.
Then I'm looking again at, I'm not sure which one it is, but the, where it has the resolutions, there's several resolutions there. And I was going to ask about them being found on the website. I only found one resolution on the website itself. And I believe that one was to do with the, I can just pull it up here real quick. That did have to do with the participation in the complaint procedure for the Susquehanna County Commission Community Development Block. But none of the other resolutions are actually found on the website, or at least I didn't find them.
They're there. I'm being told they are all there. Were they all grouped together?
I've got the web page open right now, and there's only 2 items under the additions, and one happens to be that resolution 2020-04. And even that one does not have, you know, a link to any of the documentation explaining what these procedures are going to be.
There is no 2020-04 on these.
All right, well, we have people, our IT people are here in the room with us, Colleen, and they're pulling it up on their telephones and they're saying they can see it, it's there. So I'm not sure why you're having trouble finding it.
Okay, I did, like
Maybe
I said,
it's your
I found the one.
browser, maybe
Is
your
there,
browser cache.
well, no, because I brought it up on my phone first, and now I'm on the computer too. So is there maybe a specific spot then that you have different resolutions other than the attack that was included with the county commissioners meetings page?
They're on the
Can you tell us
same
where
page,
it's located?
Colleen, they're on the same page as the tentative agenda.
Vicki, you might be in the wrong spot. You mentioned resolution 2020-04, and that's not a number included in the resolutions we have attached here. So it should be right on the agenda.
All right, I'll go back and look again, but like I said, I couldn't find them in there.
I found
these
them
ones,
listed
like-
right underneath the agenda.
Okay, I will go back and look at that.
Okay, any-
But like I said, with this one, 2024, with the one for the Housing Authority, are there gonna be links to those that will let us know what the specifics of these items are?
The Housing Authority will put that up. If you check
Okay.
their site.
Okay, great, thank you.
You're
You're
welcome,
welcome.
thank you.
Have a good day, Colleen.
Is there anybody else on the line? Okay, can I have,
Motion to close public comment.
I'll second that motion.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to close the public comment on the agenda and non-agenda items, seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Number 1. Oh, we did that. Oh,
Okay.
we did that. Number
Item
2.
number 2, motion to approve item 2.
I will second that motion.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve the minutes of the May 27th, 2020 Commissioners meeting, seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion to approve item 3.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to ratify or approve the following paying the bills, seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion to approve item 4.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to accept with regret the resignation of Eric Berg from the position of part-time corrections officer effective June 5th, 2020 per Warden Shelp. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve item 5.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to ratify and approve the hiring of Ryan Kurgan, Windsor, New York, to the open part-time union eligible position of corrections officer, $14.96 per hour, varied hours, effective June 4th, 2020, with a 6-month probation period and benefits according to the jail bargaining union in the county policy manual, per the recommendations of Warden Mark Shelp. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye.
Motion to approve item 6.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to accept with regret the resignation of Kim Ward from the position of District Justice Office Manager, effective June 17th, 2020, per Magistrate District Judge Jeffrey Hollister. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye.
Aye. Motion to approve item 7.
I will second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to accept the transfer of Nicole Calby from the position of District Justice Assistant Office Manager to the open full-time union eligible position of District Justice Office Manager, $11.48 per hour, 32.5 hours per week, effective June 18th, 2020, according to our contracts, per the recommendation of Madras District Judge Jeffrey Hollister. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye. Aye.
Motion to approve item 8.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to acknowledge and approve the hiring of Sierra Grant, Rush Township, for the temporary part-time non-union clerical position for dough permits, $8.75 per hour, effective July 13, 2020, until the 2020 dough permits are finished, per the recommendation of Jason Miller, Treasurer. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye. Aye.
Motion to approve item 9.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to acknowledge and approve the hiring of Lauren Dick, Hartford Township, for the temporary part-time non-union clerical position for dough permits at $8.75 per hour, same as above. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye.
Motion to approve item 10.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve entering into a purchase of service agreement with Kids Peace National Centers for Children and Youth Services Schedule F, per diem rates as follows, effective July 1st, 2020 through June 30th, 2021, per the recommendation of Michelle Graziano, Director of Children and Youth Services. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye. Aye.
Motion to approve item 11.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to approve entering into a purchase of service contract with Institute for United Charities, Inc. and United Children's Homes, Inc., West Hazelton, PA, for child and youth services, under the recommendation of Michelle Graziano, Director of Children and Youth Services. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye. Aye.
Motion to approve item 12.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve the following tax bureau exoneration request. Lanesboro Borough parcel 055.05-1, 001.00, in the name of Methodist Church. Tax claim received notification from assessment that the Methodist Church should indeed not be taxed. Tax Claim Bureau requests all delinquent taxes associated with this parcel shall be exonerated. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 13.
I'll second that motion.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to approve Resolution 2020-06, authorizing Susquehanna County Housing and Redevelopment Authority to apply for CDBG COVID-19 funds. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye. Aye.
Motion to approve 14.
Motion by Commissioner,
I'll second that.
sorry about that. Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve Resolution 2020-07 in cooperation agreement with the Susquehanna County Redevelopment Authority for management responsibilities of the CDBG COVID-19 program. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye.
Motion to approve 15.
I'll second that.
I've got a motion by Commissioner Hall to approve Resolution 2020-08, Fair Housing Resolution. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye.
Motion to approve 16.
I'll second that motion.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to approve Resolution 2020-09, Susquehanna County Minority Business Plan and Statement of Goals. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 17.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to approve Resolution 2020-10, Notice of Section 504, Officer and Process for Grievance. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 18.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to approve entering into agreements with the Lackawanna Susquehanna Drug and Alcohol Program per the attached schedule. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Now we're going to open the bids received for the Public Safety Building Project. And we have a pile of them, as you can see.
So the first bid will be for the Bid package 5, which is fire protection, and that's the name of the company.
SA Communal Company, Spring Street, West Lawn, Pennsylvania.
7,870.
Which, this was for the fire, you said?
Fire protection.
This is fire protection, and the bid is $27,828.
Again, Judy, please put them back in the envelope.
Oh, put it back in the envelope, okay, cool.
Okay, the next group will be for the plumbing.
Plumbing. This is from Bugnet Incorporation, Hazelton, Pennsylvania, for $788,000. This is from O&M Multi-Trade, Inc., Industrial Construction Services, Mid-Valley Industrial Park, Jessup, Pennsylvania, $662,000. This is still plumbing, right?
Yep.
Scranton Electric and Heating, Sanderson Street, Troop, PA, $665,950. And again, this is for plumbing.
Okay, we now are moving on to the electrical.
Watch that knife.
I won't get you.
Yeah, oh no.
So electrical,
This is from Richard Mello Corp., Dixon City, PA. Wow. $3,174,400 electrical. This is from Spectrum Electrical Services, Inc., Montrose, PA, $2,449,000. This is from GR Nato Electrical Construction, Clark Summit, Pennsylvania, $2,568,000.
Commissioner, can you read that one again, please?
J.R. Noto.
Did you get the name or the amount, hon?
The amount.
$2,568,000.
Yeah.
You got it? You good? This is from Joyce Electrical, Einan, Pennsylvania, $2,696,165.
One more time, Commissioner? Yes.
$2,596,000. Oh, I'm sorry, 6. It's a 6, not a 5. $696,165. Did you get it?
2,696,500.
2696165. 2,696,165.
The 6 looked like a 5. I apologize.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Everon Electrical Contractors out of Scranton, Pennsylvania. $3,589,900. I'll slow down. You do better.
I'm good now.
Urban Electrical Contractors, Dunmore, Pennsylvania. $2,338,000.
$2,338,000.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're going into HIVAC.
Scranton Electrical Heating and Cooling, Troop, Pennsylvania.
That's 2,800,000.
2,807,000. $2,807,000.
Pennsylvania Mechanical.
Pennsylvania Mechanical Systems Company, Hanover Township, Pennsylvania, $2,032,113. O&M Multi-Trade Inc., Mid-Valley Industrial Park, Jessup, Pennsylvania, $2,540,000.
One more time, Commissioner, 200.
$2,540,000.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is Troy Mechanical out of Moosic, Pennsylvania. $2,424,060. Want me to read it again? Got-
Thank you.
You got it? Okay. Thank you. J&K Plumbing and Heating out of Binghamton, New York, $2,558,000. Master Mechanical Corporation, McAdoo, Pennsylvania, for $2,753,000.
Okay, now we're going to general services. General trades, I'm sorry.
Marpol Construction out of Jessup, Pennsylvania. That one's buried.
Oh, I got it buried in here someplace. Okay. No, I'm not seeing it.
I'm not seeing it either.
No, I'll
You
give
want me
it
there
to
to-
look-
anything
want me
else
to
in the
look while you're
envelope?
going through those?
Is there anything else in here?
Oh, is there anything else in there? Oh, there it is. Got stuck in the
Okay.
envelope.
How about we look in the envelope, okay? $10,333,000. There we go. It was stuck inside. It wasn't clipped on. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Scartelli Construction Services out of Scranton, PA, $8,684,000. This is from Streeter Associates out of Elmira, New York. $10,858,300. D&M Construction Unlimited Inc. out of Dalton, Pennsylvania. $9,632,000. Andrew R. Mancini Associates out of Endicott, New York.
That's a shocker.
Yeah. $14,777,000. William R. Lane, Court Street, Binghamton, New York. $9,469,000.
One more time, Commissioner.
$9,469,000.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is Foz Construction Group, Binghamton, New York. $10,194,000. They're all kind of in the same ballpark. Multiscape Inc., Pittston, Pennsylvania. $11,316,946.
One more time, Commissioner.
$11,316,946.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here's the last one.
L.R. Costanza out of Scranton, Pennsylvania. $10,839,000.
Okay, that's it.
And that's it. So number 19.
I'll make a motion to approve 19.
I will second that motion.
Commissioner Hall makes a motion to award the public safety building bid following the review of our engineer, seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye. Aye.
And we will post on our webpage once the review's done and it's been accepted. We will take and post it on our webpage as to who the winning bid went to.
Okay.
Item 20, I'll make a motion for item 20.
I'll second that motion.
Commissioner Hall makes a motion to close the commissioners' meeting at 9:37, seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, now, we do have a very short salary board meeting.
Get rid of this for this guy here.
Thank you, Mr. John.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
Welcome.
Be safe.
Thank you.
All right, that's done.
Okay,
On to the next
can
thing.
we call the salary board to order at 9:37 a.m.?
Public comments.
Is there public comment on the salary board? Okay.
Hearing none, I make a motion to close public comment.
I'll second that motion.
A motion by Commissioner Hall, seconded by Commissioner Herschel, to close public comment. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Number 2.
Make a motion to approve item 2.
I will second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to approve the minutes of the May 13th, 2020 salary board meeting, seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
I'll abstain.
And Jason abstains.
Motion to approve item 3.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to create 3 temporary full-time union-eligible positions of recycling technician at $10.25 per hour, 40 hours per week, with a 6-month probationary period and benefits according to the residual bargaining contract in the county policy manual effective June 10th, 2020, per the recommendation of Jennifer Hibbard, recycling coordinator, seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye.
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 Motion to close salary board.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to close the salary board meeting at 9:38, seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor say aye.
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 Our meeting's adjourned.
Meeting at 9:38.